Right now, we want to open the phone lines for students. If you're in school, even if you're part of the teachers are currently on strike, let us know how the situation is affecting you. So the lines will be on the screen right now, 0302-211-691. Call us and tell us how this situation is affecting you. All teachers and educational workers are currently on strike, Senior Staff Association. Some universities have closed down. Some basic schools, like the KNUST Basic School, have been closed down because, this institution is like arms of government. Each arm is required to make everything work. So if majority of the people are not there to ensure the smooth operation, then schools cannot function well. That is why most of these schools have closed down and the students are home bearing the cost of these two elephants fighting, the Labour Commission, the government and the various unions in the educational sector. But the phone lines are open now. Call us and let us know what your thoughts are. Well, the phone lines are open, but it's interesting that the various unions are currently on strike. The seniors. We have Christian on the line. Christian, good morning to you. Tell us what's on your mind.
Okay, a very good morning to us all. And I want to use this opportunity to greet all our hardworking teachers out there. My father is a very hardworking teacher, and he was not left out as far as this particular issue is concerned. I'm a student, my siblings are also students. So this particular issue is a national issue that you must not play with. If you look at the current structure of our educational system, nothing is working and nothing is doing. If you want to channel this down to the economic hardship, it simply overburdens the teacher. Let's put it on the general platform so that everybody can understand. Look at the current situation that we are as a country. How cost of living has been so exorbitant. Look at the amount of taxes that we are paying day in, day out, and as we speak, they are debating new taxes to be introduced. These are general concerns of citizens. This is not only about the teacher union. So we want the government to do something about it. Enough of the hardship, enough of too much imposition of tax on America so that we can allow our students and our teachers to work. Look at the number of teachers that are flying out of the country day in, day out.
Yeah.
Look, we have a problem. So the Minister of Education should stop tickling himself and stop laughing and sit down and put his pens down and put the educational structure to work. That is the piece of our mind this morning.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us this morning. Now, a bit of background here. The Senior Staff Association went on strike 3 weeks ago, right after teachers and educational workers also followed suit. Other university administrators who work in the educational sector have also gone on strike. There are about 3 or 4 unions currently on strike, and the National Labour Commission is saying that this action is uncalled for and unjustified because conversations are ongoing with the government to resolve their grievances. They're asking that their monies owed them be paid. Some of them tier 2 pension, some of them who are actively working are looking for their lump sum. And the government is saying they're working to resolve it. But we know that this is not the first time something like this is happening. It appears every year there's some sort of industrial action in the educational sector. As to why this keeps coming up is a question that we all want answers to. But if indeed the children are the future leaders, then government has to do more for our teachers, because if the teachers decide to teach our children that a bed is called a table, then we are all in big trouble. So let's do our bit, to ensure that our teachers are comfortable enough to teach well, because the children are our future leaders. Now we have Rafel on the phone. Rafel, share your thoughts with me this morning.
Okay. Good morning, madam. I want to start on the echo.
Go ahead.
Okay. ECOWAS, as it stands today, it's like they represent the West African community against the international world. And to some of us, this institution called ECOWAS are in the pockets of the Western countries. And how are the representatives of the member countries selected? For instance, I know Ghana representative in the ECOWAS is Desmond, Ibn Chanda. And I think the mode of the selection of the member countries representatives is wrong. And this person who has been selected to represent a country, who does he report to? Did the person do intermittent press conference to brief the citizens what is happening in ECOWAS? As I'm speaking now, when you send your journalists to go to the street and ask people on the street that what is ECOWAS, I mean, they have no clue of the activity or what is happening in ECOWAS. We know ECOWAS by just a name. I think ECOWAS, the country's representative, should be selected from credible institutions like Ghana Bar Association, NAT, or Ghana Medical Association, or any credible institution, or even like Emmanuel Africa. Just imagine, first of all, if somebody like Brad Simon is the Ghana's representative in the ECOWAS, and the same applies to other countries, you can see you see the effect of ECOWAS. Now, as ECOWAS is just, it's just a formality. They are nothing. I think they should have another institution in power with ECOWAS so that the member countries can benefit. And the most worst part of it all is their chairman. The chairman of ECOWAS is the president of a country which that president has been charged with corruption. How can they perform, madam? So ECOWAS, they should stop and form another system of better institution. To compete with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you too for sharing your thoughts with us this morning on ECOWAS. But we are talking about how the teacher unions strike, the various unions strike has affected you. So if you're a student, if you're a teacher, if you're a tertiary education worker, or if this is affecting you in any way, call us on 03022 11691 or 92 and share your thoughts with us this morning. We have Desmond on the line. Good morning, Desmond.
Good morning, madam.
What's on your mind this morning?
I want to share my opinion on the strike.
Please, go ahead.
You rightly said, when two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. I don't know how to get to this point. That monies are deducted from people's salaries. These monies are supposed to be invested for their future, and these monies are kept. Why are we subverting the laws of this land in this manner? People wake up in the morning to attend to their duties. And what is due them? What is rightly due them? The government is treating them like this. People who are paid for fees and stuff is suffering because of government indecisions. Sometimes it's very appalling. Thank you very much.
Are you a teacher?
So I'm a teacher.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us this morning.
You are welcome.
Now, Mr. Fosu, who is the chairman of the Labour Commission, was saying that the actions lack merit and being unnecessary, particularly given the ongoing efforts. It's as if it's suggesting that because they are talking about resolving these issues, the various unions should not have taken this industrial action, which they are mandated to do if their grievances are not heard. Mind you, they gave the government an ultimatum. They gave them time to come forward, to engage them, to do all the things that they could have done to prevent them from embarking on the strike. But this is where we are now. All right, we have another caller on the line. Emmanuel, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Share your thoughts with me this morning.
Yes.
Please turn down the volume on your set and let's talk directly.
Yes, I'm Emmanuel calling from Bole, not Salana Radio.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yes. I'm saying if government has failed our PhD. And to be honest, I'm a teacher, but I don't have hope. I just need to go back to class and then continue and wait for the next election to vote them out. That's all.
Are you still there, Emmanuel?
Yes, I'm here.
Please speak up. Go ahead.
Yes, that's what I have for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Alidu is our last caller. Alidu,
Yes, please.
you have the floor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, the ongoing strike has affected students a lot.
How so?
My brother gained an admission at TEWU-Gh. He paid his fees and it did not reflect on his quota. So he couldn't register his courses. And we've been following it till now. Nothing has been done. They said not until they are done with the strike, they can't attend to anyone facing that kind of problem. And it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
So we are pleading on the government to listen to what, or like to meet their demand, so that they can come back and then serve the students.
Well, thank you so much, Emmanuel, for sharing your thoughts with us. That's how we wrap up for the big stories now. Now, stay on the show. Later on, we have the Spelling Bee contest, the grand finale of the Spelling Bee contest, which is happening later on today. This was the big stories. We talked about the various teachers' unions who are on strike looking for their grievances to be met by government. They're saying that conversations are ongoing and hopefully all this will be resolved pretty soon. We'll keep you updated on how that fares. My name is Suti Aboshi. There's more in this hour.